Hi and welcome. If you found this video, there might be a message here that is significant or would be helpful. I've been trying to record this video and something keeps happening. And that in itself is symbolic. Someone might be experiencing interference, distraction, things getting in the way. People might be consciously or subconsciously blocking you from something. Often it can be unconsciously, where you're trying to do something and people are not intentionally trying to sabotage you, but their beliefs might be different. What they want and need might be different from what you need and want. You might not be aligned with this person. They might not understand your vision. That type of thing. So there is that sense. That's something that wanted to come through. Trigger warning. A part of this video might be triggering. And these messages are not intended to make anyone feel bad, but it's just to bring awareness. It's not meant to create any fear or negativity. We have the angel of alchemy miracle. I've been seeing the number 21 a lot. Someone might be praying for a miracle or has been praying for a miracle for a long time. I get the sense this person looks really sad and they're dressed in black on this card, and I get the sense that things might have been really difficult for someone for some time, and someone might feel, you or someone else, that they have lost hope because either this miracle is not come to fruition, or things are just getting worse, things are not getting better. It's been a long time that they've been struggling with something or many things. Someone might just feel unloved, unsupported, and there's this feeling of apathy or losing the will to live, not seeing how things can get any better. And this can be varying degrees. Someone could just, be really down and out, or it can be more severe where someone is just doesn't want to live anymore. They've been hoping and praying and wishing for life to change and get better, and it hasn't seemed like that is happening. If this is you, this message might be helpful. If this is someone else that you know, there might be something in this message that gives you guidance as to whether you should show some support in some way. And I feel like intuitively, if this is someone that you know, you will know what it is that has been difficult for this person, whether it's emotional support that they need, physical support, financial support. There are many scenarios that could be at play here. Someone might need to get out of a specific environment. Someone might have an addiction. It can be anything, and you would know what this is about specifically. Things are energetically very intense, and some days might be worse than others, and some people are quite sensitive to the energies. Like yesterday, I could pick up like the energy around me felt very dense because there was a very long power outage where I live, and I could almost feel the anger, the frustration, and the resentment in the air, which made it really difficult to just be my happy, cheerful self. That might be significant for someone, that part of the reason they are feeling, you or them is feeling so down, is the environment, the people they are around, or something that they are subjected to that is keeping their vibration low, keeping them sad, keeping them unmotivated, because they keep trying to move forward and do different things, but something is sort of holding them back all the time, or things just don't seem to work out. We have at the bottom of the deck, we had the transitions to the spirit realm. And we no longer need to, in previous lives, you either resolve your karma, learn the life lessons that you needed to learn, have the experiences, positive or negative, complete your cycle, and then you would pass on, whether that's at a young age or at an old age. But we no longer need to transcend and reincarnate. In this lifetime specifically, we are very spiritually aware, and our consciousness collectively is raising so fast that we can close out karmic cycles, and some of us have probably closed out many karmic cycles already, and progress to higher levels in your life, whether that's your consciousness or achievements. It's almost like living more than one life in this life. So we no longer need to do that. There is a lot of support and help for us to be able to transcend difficult situations. If we ask the universe, it will provide for us. We just need to be open to it, because sometimes we are in a financial rut and we are praying for a breakthrough with work or something to happen with our money, but the breakthrough actually comes through having a new friendship develop that helps you see something about yourself, your personality, your habits that is interfering with your financial well-being. The help that we need can come in ways that we aren't accustomed to, and change is good. So we just need to be open to not focusing solely on the problem, and that the solution might not be very apparent and specific to the thing that we are working through. A time for spirit. And then also the transitions to the spirit realm. I feel like the more we connect to our higher selves, to the universe, to God, to our angels, the clearer things become, and the answers will come to us in that way. Instead of, I need to get my car fixed, so now I'm trying to figure out where am I going to get the money for it, and getting different quotes, and which person is reliable to take it to, and when am I going to get it done. If you take the time and just relax, meditate, do something calming, you might have an epiphany as to what to do about your car that needs to get fixed. Or someone might come by and that wasn't the intention, but they say something to you about where you could go or what you could do, or offer to do it for you. Sometimes we just need to be open to receive and connecting, trusting our intuition, those intuitive hits that guide us in certain directions. You might be guided to go to a specific place, and then you meet a specific person, or you see something, and that leads you to another thing and another thing. And in that way, the things that we need and want come to us without us having to decide, okay, this is the plan and I'm sticking to it. I'm going to do X, Y, Z in this order at this time, and that's how I'm going to get the thing done. You need to allow serendipity and synchronicity, which is the universe's way of unfolding things in our favor. So especially when things get difficult, instead of going and trying, finding time for spiritual or religious practices, meditating, exercising, doing yoga, connecting to crystals, doing things that uplift our spirit, that make us feel better, resting, being still. What's the quote that I was reading the other day? Prayer is asking and meditation is listening. If we don't find stillness and stop at some point, then the answers can't come to us, and the things that we need can't get to us because we are continuously moving. Also, I was getting the message for this card is that either your higher self or ancestors, someone that's passed on, or even someone that hasn't passed on, someone is energetically trying to get a message to you. And you might think about this person, or this person that has passed on, a loved one, have dreams or just insights about them, or suddenly you have certain feelings about someone, whether that is positive feelings and you miss someone, or you just feel someone's love, or happiness from a memory of someone. Or it can be difficult emotions where suddenly you feel a negative emotion towards someone. There might be something that's happening there, a negative intention, or someone might be doing something that you are not aware of, and you're just getting this intuitive nudge that something is not right, or something is right, or you should be doing something. This is the universe's way of guiding you away from danger, cautioning you, or helping you feel more connected. If you are feeling lonely, if you're feeling unsupported or unloved, we are loved. Sometimes the people that are in our lives are not available to show us that kind of love, but they still feel it and they are still there. And sometimes we need to feel supported by the universe and God and our angels. And even our ancestors and past on loved ones in spirit are always there to help us if we really need it, or just help us feel loved again and connected, and that we deserve to be here and we should be here, and there's a purpose and significance to us being here. There's a lot in this message, so I'm trying to get all of it out and condense it as much as I can. It might be a good idea to cleanse your energy. She's dirty, and obviously, if you are partaking in something or your environment is dirty, it gets on you. And this can be energetically, emotionally, and mentally as well. So it might be a good time to cleanse your mind, and that can help. Meditation can help for that. Or your energy or emotions. We could be picking up other people's emotions. We can use guided meditations for this. Sound frequency, music, smudging with smoke, incense, Palo Santo, that type of thing. Getting out in nature, getting in the sun, even the wind. Having intentional spiritual baths, or just setting the intention to cleanse your energetic field with the water. There are many ways to cleanse your energy. Sometimes that is what we need to get us unstuck. That we're doing all the right things, we're trusting our intuition, we're following our higher guidance, but there's like the dirt or the energetic debris from things that we have experienced before, sort of is still on us, in us, around us, and we need a clear space, physically or emotionally or mentally, and energetically shifting our energy, cleansing our energy can help us to feel less unstuck, so that you can then in the physical make the moves, do the things that you are guided to. Someone might need to spring clean. That could be a meditative process, clearing out, cleaning up. It's symbolic of letting go of the old, and making space and inviting in the new. There might be major endings, many, in your life, and you sort of have to let go of the negativity attached to the things that have now ended and how you felt about it. We also have expect powerful change. So with everything that has happened, even if it's been slow or stagnant for a really long time, everything has to come to a head. And if it's been stuck for a really long time or going really slow, that just means that momentum has been building up, and that something really powerful is about to happen or shift in a major way for you. We have the sands of time card here, and it's the end of the day. Sand is running out in this hourglass, but this guy's rolling up his sleeves to keep going. There might be something that is time sensitive that you need to get done. Or this is just saying that there's still some work to do here, whether that is spiritually, energetically, emotionally, or something you need to do in the physical. Keep going. You're going to have powerful change. There might be something that you've been working on, intentions that you have set. Almost don't give up on it, is basically what this is trying to say. We also have the Six of Roses. There is some relationship, and this can be romantic or platonic or familial, that is just not working. And you've either tried to make it work, or you have the knowing that this shouldn't continue any longer, this relationship, and that changes need to be made. But there's some hope that you've been holding on to, or this person, and there's just a stalemate. Nothing is progressing, because this does need to end. I just want to check if there's anything more about that card that is in the book. Yeah, there's a very karmic relationship that is just not good. And I guess the lesson from this is honoring yourself and being true to yourself and loving yourself enough to know when to walk away. Sometimes we stay because we don't want to hurt others, but if it's hurting you, then it's not going to be helpful for yourself or the other person. And the card says, make plans to leave the battlefield. Stop the fighting, stop trying to make it work, stop trying to sacrifice too much of yourself. Sometimes it's not clear cut, but in this instance, I feel like it's reached the point where it is affecting you negatively and it is no longer good. And trying to make it work is possibly what causes this really low energy, and it needs to change and it needs to end. Certain things cannot stay within our lives if we are hoping for bigger and better things, because it is no longer aligned with us. We also have the One of Keys, the Architect, and I do want to check the meaning for this card in the book. This guy is so excited about whatever he's building, and he's explaining and showing it off. There is some project, something that is going to cause growth and expansion in your life. It could be something as simple as renovating your home, or something you've been working on inside your home. Or it could be starting a new business or something like that. It's almost like you need to take control and realize that you have the authority and the power to successfully change your life, make this project successful, whatever it is, recognize your abilities and your skills and utilize those things to help you to grow your life, expand your life, or this project, or whatever this is. Really feel your inner strength and your inner power. And take charge, take your power back. You have within you all the skills that you need. All of the positive and negative experiences you've had has given you skills, insight, wisdom, certain interpersonal skills, practical skills. Maybe the time that you take to be still and be quiet and meditate, reflect. That was the other card that I got. It's a time of deep reflection. When we reflect, we can find that, okay, I'm really good at doing XYZ. And that is possibly how you get out of this energy or the space that you are in. Sometimes it needs to become still and dark and quiet for us to see what we haven't been seeing, if we've been too busy or focusing too much on specific things and not seeing other things. When things get quiet and calm, it's a lot easier to become clear. With this powerful change that is definitely coming, once we get the spiritual or the insight or the mental clarity, once we move past the negative emotional stuff, there's going to be powerful change. But remember to be flexible and adaptable, but not to the point where it's detrimental. Adjustments are required. That was the other card we had here. And then surrender to the divine. If what we've been trying and doing is not yielding the results that we need, allow the universe, God, spirit to guide you, and then follow through. Know that you have or are given everything that you need. Sometimes we lean too much on certain aspects of ourselves, and we grow and expand. Sometimes we lean too much on the physical things, and it could be that we lean too much on our, mental capacity, what we think is the right thing, and sometimes we need to follow our heart and what feels like the right thing. Sometimes we're too emotionally driven and we're not logical and practical enough. It can be different, as we are all different. But things become clearer when we take the time to clear out what needs to leave us in our lives. Take the time to be still and quiet, and then roll up our sleeves and do what we know we need to do from a place of clarity and not from a place of fear and anxiety and desperation or obligation.